Expressions, concentrating on the world of writers, painters, performers, composers, all artists. Expressions, chosen by New Times, Miami's News and Arts Weekly, as the best show about South Florida arts. A pleasant good evening. Welcome, as always, to another Expressions. I'm Don Webb, and tonight we'll come to you musically. In our studio, we're going to feature new country. Introducing on Expressions, the Mavericks. If you're not familiar, this is country western of a different sort, influenced by, among others, the blues, bluegrass, rockabilly, swing. So sit back and enjoy this tune. And then when we return, you'll meet Raul Malo, who is the rhythm guitarist. He's a singer. He's the songwriter. He's the front man. And you'll meet him up close and personal and hear lots of acoustic music from the Mavericks tonight. But first, this music video featuring South Florida's The Mavericks.
This broken heart will never love again. I don't want it to. You came along and showed me I was wrong, that I could never love you. Every time I run away, I know you'll always stay. This broken heart will wear the pain she bore with you. My heart won't break anymore. Every time I run away, I know you'll always stay. This broken heart will wear the pain she bore with you. My heart
Nice to see you, Raoul. Welcome to the show.
Nice to see you, Don.
What we've just heard, the musical video, certainly a part of the success of any group, on the latest album, available in CD and cassette. The rest of the set tonight on Expressions, totally acoustical.
Yeah, we're going to play an acoustic set today because of basically all the songs are written on the acoustic guitar, and we can play these acoustically, and luckily the rest of the guys can help out here.
Is it a treat for you? When you compare taking the electrical side and then the acoustical side, does it both have different challenges?
Yeah, there's more of a challenge to play them acoustically actually, because people come out and see us live, and we got the PA, we got all the electrical instruments, everything's real loud. You can cover up more mistakes like that.
What we've just seen was actually in performance, just videotaped.
Yeah, that was the actual recording of our demo, a live recording. So what you're seeing, or what you just saw, was the actual demo recording of that song.
Although this is considered what you do, new country, the influences are not new, are they?
Yeah, I think it's old country. They're calling it new country, but definitely the influences date back to the 40s, Hank Williams, definitely. Early rockabilly stuff, Chuck Berry, Carl Perkins, all those.
How about the master Roy Orbison?
Oh,
probably?
absolutely. Absolutely.
His spirit's in here too. What do you take from those musicians?
Everything I can get, actually. Everything I can get away with. It's hard. I don't disguise the influences or deny them at all. And they're there, and we play what we play, and I write what I write, and that's all there is to it, really.
Raul, someone I read recently where country music, country and Western music, is the greatest music of all because there are so many influences involved, so many types of musical styles that fit in so well. So what you're really doing is, as you said, although it's new, it's old, and it's just a mix, isn't
Absolutely. It always has been. Well, country music is the white man's blues, basically, is what it is. So you have the blues influence definitely in country music, and it's very soulful, when it's honest, anyway.
Your latest album, The New Times, literally went gaga over it. The review was, it was called a masterpiece.
Yeah. Well,
do you know why it would be called a...
No, it was, it's nice to get all the accolades, but, I don't, you always want to do better, so that's really nice. And
let's talk about the other members of the Mavericks, if you would be so kind as to do the introduction.
Well, you got Paul Deacon on the drums, Ben Peeler playing lead guitar. He also plays mandolin and lap steel and whatever else he can buy. And we also have Bob Reynolds singing and playing bass.
Like a seed that becomes a beautiful flower, I saw you grow up to be the woman I love. Like a flower that grows, it's dangerous though. You hurt me like I never hurt before. I remember the times with family and friends, the summer vacations we hope never end. But it ended before we gave it a try. But we still can't find the strength to say goodbye. No matter how many years I've tried, no matter how many tears I've cried, who's to say my wishes come true, I'm the one you're thinking of. So we'll turn and we kiss our lovers goodnight. But I still can't find the strength to say goodbye. No, I'll never find the strength to say goodbye. No, I'll never find the strength to say goodbye.
Someone said recently, oh, the Mavericks, yeah, they've been around a long time. And I think that's part of the success of the group. And
Yeah, they
in
might think that,
actuality,
yeah.
yes, they might think, but in actuality, not so.
We actually, this is the 1-year anniversary of the band, really. In January last year December we started playing last year.
I heard another person say that you have converts, too. A person said, well, I never used to like country western music until I heard that's a common statement that you hear?
That's probably my favorite compliment, and our favorite compliment is to get these kids that probably have never heard, a country record in their life, and they're coming up and saying, oh, we love you guys. I hate country music, but we love you guys. So that's great.
Raul, let's talk for a moment about the acceptance locally for a group of your ilk, the Mavericks. For example, wouldn't it be natural to go into the country western locations that offer live music? Wouldn't they accept you with open arms, I would think?
Well, you would think, yeah, but unfortunately, the country music clubs want cover bands. In other words, bands that play the latest top 40 material. And there's no room, they say, for a band that plays its own songs. And we refuse to have anybody tell us what to play and what not to play.
Yeah. So you play in...
we play in the rock clubs, because they are the ones that allow a band like us to play our own music.
Well, maybe that's actually quite fortuitous for you to be able to go into these other clubs. Tobacco Road...
It's worked fine so far, so...
Yeah, and a lot of debut album stuff coming up, a lot of performances.
Yeah, we have this weekend, on the 18th and the 19th, coming up with Tobacco Road record release show and all that.
Your writing, what prompts a tune? How does it begin? What's the germination of another tune for you?
It depends. It's usually something that I feel strongly about. Sometimes some songs have been influenced by the news. Some songs...
So you're asking the listener to listen?
Oh, absolutely. Always. I hope they listen anyway. The lyrics are, I think, pretty important in a song, very important in a song. Not only musically, but the lyrics it's a story. I think most of the songs I write are stories.
Especially back to new country, what you're doing. I've always considered it music with a message, and in most cases that message is depressing, oppressing. It's not very happy music. Maybe that's part of your success too.
I think a lot of our songs are pretty happy.
Right.
And I don't necessarily consider a blues song sad. Usually blues songs are finally of letting go of something or someone, and that in itself is a happy, how do you say, revelation.
So you actually are a romanticist? Is that what you're telling me here, Raul?
Someone may differ with me, but yeah, I guess I am. Even though some people say, well, no, he's this or he's that, but I guess I let it out in the songs, really.
Stop working on my grave. Angel stopping by, needs the sun, I know the way. Needs to sing it, hallelujah, hallelujah. Those working fields are never far away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sing it, hallelujah, hallelujah. Those tractor ladies guide your day to day. Pray and pray, keep on rolling down the track. Show me something and I'm never
have your people here, your fellow musicians, you have your agent here, and you have other supporters.
An
in the
entourage.
studio. An
A whole
entourage.
entourage.
Yes. A musical frustration or two. What really bothers you right now about the business?
A lot of things.
Glad I asked.
A lot of things.
Such as?
Oh, well, first off, I think it's a fiasco. The whole industry and, you know, the whole Milli Vanilli thing is just, it's totally disgusting, and it's been
These
happening
are your
for-
own words to, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, right. I mean, you're performing. You're
Oh,
not lip syncing. The four guys that are in the other room. That's okay. I'm just
Sometimes you may want us to lip sync, but no, we're
checking.
playing.
No, okay. This is legit. Right?
Yeah, we play for real. And basically, the music industry overall, from radio stations, program directors, all the way up, you know, it's run by accountants and lawyers who don't care about music. You know, all they see is dollar signs.
Right.
You know, and that's all they care about. If you don't sing rap, or if you don't have hair down to your knees or whatever, you know, you're not going to sell, and they won't look twice.
But you're not sacrificing your position at all. I think you've said it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
already.
we don't care.
Yeah.
So we're going to do what we want, and
Yeah.
it's worked, and that's why this band was started. That's what we believe in. You know, to always do what you want and do not compromise the integrity of the work or of yourself or nothing.
When you guys hit big time, many people say you will. Are you ready for that?
Oh, yeah, as ready as we'll ever be, you know.
Anything scare you about that?
No, not really. Who's to say? I don't know what
Yeah.
will happen. You know?
But you project occasionally on it, don't you? You
Yeah.
think of the adoring crowds and,
Yeah.
and traveling.
And
Yeah,
traveling.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds
Smile
good.
gets bigger.
Right, but you know, who's to say? You know, we may end up another.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. We'll let you play on and on tonight. The Mavericks, and don't forget the album, which is available in CD and cassette right now. And nothing but rave reviews for the work of the Mavericks. And tonight we present them acoustically on Expressions. Thanks, Raul.
Thank you,
Nice
Don.
to spend some time with you. The Mavericks.
I never pretended to be the man with pockets of gold. Just a song and a dance, like a novel's romance that never grows tired and old. The first time you walked out on me, my world was empty and blue, like the spring and the fall. You returned after all. You knew would always be true. If you tell me goodbye, I lay down and cry and drink all my sorrows away. But I'll search till I find some cheap talk